Welcome to this Mission Sonlight South Pacific Division overview. This region is comprised of Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and islands throughout the South Pacific. In nearly 2,000 churches throughout the division, 423,000 church members reach out to a diverse population of nearly 37 million people. People groups include Melanesian, Polynesian, or Caucasian, with substantial Asian, South American, African, and Middle Eastern communities. More than 80% of the division's membership lives in Papua New Guinea and Pacific Island nations.
The projects of the South Pacific Division fall under the rubric of the Division's Strategic Focus, which is discipleship. And specifically in the area of discipleship, we'll be looking at children's discipleship centres that will be scattered right across the Pacific. One of the other areas that we will be focusing on is comprehensive health, which is a centre of influence in Fiji in the form of a wellness centre. And finally, we'll be looking at comprehensive media across the Pacific so that we can reach the people through the avenues of TV or radio or other media agencies.
Caring for the body's wellness has long been a part of the church in this division.
Our focus on wellness and discipleship has real big historical roots. As you know, Ellen White lived in Australia for 9 years and helped establish the two big major institutions, and that is Sydney Adventist Hospital and also Avondale College. Now, Sydney Adventist Hospital has health research and also supports a lot of the wellness and clinics throughout our division. Avondale College has just started a new preventative health and wellness masters.
One area of the division that uses wellness centers as a method to reach others is Fiji.
One of our projects is a wellness centre in Suva, and Suva is the biggest city in the Pacific Islands, and there they have a number of lay people involved in normal medicine, general practice.
Lifestyle and non-communicable diseases can take a heavy toll on a population. Education of the public is one of the greatest methods to combat these.
In Fiji, as in the rest of the Pacific, the big issues are the non-communicable diseases. Diabetes, hypertension is really almost epidemic. This health centre, or wellness centre in the middle of downtown Suva, will really help to alleviate that. And we've already had discussions with the Health Ministry of the government, and they're really excited with that project.
Plans are being made to expand this center to become a community health center. This center of influence would offer a wider range of services to the public,
where we offer vegetarian food, cooking classes, sports, all kinds of exercise, as well as education into dealing with all the health issues.
A nation's children are one of its greatest assets. Molding children when they are young will help them be good citizens here on earth and prepare them to be citizens of heaven.
As I go around the division, the other thing I find really fascinating is that we are a young church, and particularly in the islands of the Pacific, we're aiming as our third project to create some discipleship centres for children.
Thank you for giving to children. They need the mission of the church to always remember them. Children are our church, they're our future, they're our life, and God treasures them just like you do.
In such a vast territory, other methods must be used to reach in lives and homes of people. The South Pacific Division has a long history of proclaiming the gospel through the means of radio and television. There is evidence that in 1927, David Sibley broadcast the first Adventist radio program in Melbourne. Television programming began in 1966 with the production of the series Focus on Living. Adventists in New Zealand have been using these methods to reach their friends and neighbors. New opportunities are expanding.
The New Zealand Pacific Union Conference has just signed a deal to have free-to-air television in New Zealand, and they're showing Hope Channel.
Providing relevant content is crucial to the effectiveness of the message and media.
Now, New Zealand is a really secular country. There are more people who say they are of no religion than Christian or any other religion.
The gospel message is for all. Some may just need to hear it in a different manner.
The kind of television that appeals to this group of people is kind of different to some of the programs that are shown on Hope Channel. And so we're aiming, as another one of our projects, to have our own studio and produce local New Zealand presenters that will connect with the audience.
The weekly goal is 70 hours of New Zealand original programming using the new Hope Channel studio. The message of a Savior will fill the airwaves throughout this nation.
On behalf of the South Pacific Division, we'd really like to thank you for your contributions, your offerings towards these projects.
We really appreciate the World Church supporting the South Pacific Division.
Plan now for your offering on Sabbath, June 25th. You can share Jesus with someone in the South Pacific. We are the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center, reporting from the South Pacific Division.
This is Mission Sonlight.